there, thank you for joining me again for Website Wednesday. I am so excited to be here today to talk to you guys about the home page. If you joined me last week, I told you that for the next few weeks that I wanted to do a few videos to talk about what goes on your website's pages. And so last week we kicked off talking about the home page, and I just have two more things that I wanted to tell you about what goes on your home page. If you happen to miss the video last week, you can check that out. It is now located under the Instagram stories highlight section of my page under tips. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. Let me know what you think. And of course, let me know if you have any questions. So moving things right along, I want to tell you about a hero image, and it's exactly what it says it is. It's a hero image, and it's basically an image or a video that pretty much fills up the width of your homepage screen. Not the entire thing, but it's just a section of the actual page. And it's basically there to wow your visitors when they come to your site. And it can be accompanied by a heading, as well as a call to action, and maybe a little short blurb, a couple of sentences maybe. But in that call to action, you want to make sure that that is linked to your services or your product or your shop, whatever the most important thing is for your business. You want to have a call to action to link to that. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a call to action button. It can also be a sign up form to your newsletter if that's what you're trying to accomplish. So moving right along, the last thing that I want to talk to you about is your footer section. Your footer section is going to be a consistent section that's going to be all the way across all of your pages. And you don't want anything heavy in the footer section. You basically want to use it to recap like your contact information, and maybe have like a simple menu of your most important pages, like your services, your About Me page link. And what I like to do is I like to recap my services in a different way, if that makes sense. So I'm a web designer, and I also offer other services, but for the most part, web design is, the thing that I like to highlight. So in my services at the top of the page, I'll have in the menu services, but down in the footer section, I have it broken down as branding, web design, and whatever else. So I hope that makes sense to you. So you can just kind of use it to recap things in a different way. So again, your contact information, your About Me page, things like that. And then don't let me forget, the most important thing is to put your legal information down there. So basically like your terms of service, disclosures, make sure that you have a privacy policy there. And at the very end of your footer, you want to have your copyright information. And one thing before I go, a pet peeve of mine is to make sure that that footer information is readable. Make sure that the colors are on point, like it's not too cluttered, that everything kind of coincides and kind of goes together and it's easy to read. I hate to see, like bright text down in the footer or some funky color, don't do that to your readers. So that's a big pet peeve of mine. And I just think that if you keep it simple, that you can't go wrong. Don't make it too heavy. Use little graphics. The only graphics that I've seen that I can say that I approve of is as if a business is like a local business, or they have an actual store front, where they would put like a map as the background, like where they're located, through Google Maps. So like I said, guys, keep it simple in the footer section. It's going to be a section that goes all the way across, and it's just used to create, to highlight important information and to kind of give a recap. So that is all that I have for you today. This is going to wrap up the home page. Next week, we will be talking about the About Me page. So please stay tuned for the next couple of videos. And always let me know if you have any questions at hello@lashondawells.com, or check out my website at lashondawells.com. I appreciate you for joining me. Have a good day. Thanks.